well-behaved little fish swimming to and fro in spacious, carefully arranged tanks. It really is a beautiful sight.
That's why our aquarium's so popular.
If only they were this well-behaved in open waters. Then, people could dive down and immerse themselves more deeply in the beauty of the natural world. Anyway, thanks to your help, I've got to the bottom of why these fish were so agitated. Over the years, there have been plenty of shipwrecks, and even some absolute scoundrels illegally dumping waste in the sea. A huge amount of man-made junk has sunk to the seabed, piling up and destroying natural habitats. It's this that's caused the fish to become increasingly aggressive. Apparently, a group of divers has already accepted a commission to clean up the junk. But it looks like I'll have to give them a polite kick up the backside and ask them to pick up the pace. Yes, in the meantime, let's continue our work by bringing in as many aggressive little fish as possible to help them relax and recuperate. Isolating the patients from their harmful environment is an important step on the road to recovery.
Got it! Just leave it to us! We'll keep our eyes peeled for new patients!
convinced that our search for a cure is entering its final stages. But, besides finding a few more aquatic patients to complete the list, I have another more particular request. I need you to locate some key underwater mechanisms in the affected waters and retrieve the data recorded by their sensors. Exactly.
We should also talk to the boat owners and divers to make sure they've learned their lessons.
That's right. Not to mention the fishermen and the tourists. Anyone who takes a boat out on the surface, and those who dive beneath it. Everyone who interacts with our waters needs to be mindful. They can't just dump things in the sea and go around destroying marine habitats. Otherwise, some very aggressive fish might come along and capsize their boats. Paimon, I have some wonderful news. Everything's finally in place. Operation Agrofish De-Escalation has been a huge success. Once the divers have cleared away all the underwater debris, and our patients are a bit more relaxed, we'll be able to return them back to the wild.
You've been working just as hard as us, Seedween.
I've written an incident report and submitted it to the Palais Mermonia. A specialist in this field should be drafting relevant regulations and will notify the appropriate agencies soon. I've also heard that some reporters and at least one director have shown great interest in this matter. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get to see a film about the importance of protecting aquatic environments one day.
That would be awesome! You can talk to people all you want, but there'll always be careless or stubborn folks who simply won't listen. They need to see something really scary. Make them think that if the environment gets completely ruined, the fish will mutate into giant, invincible monsters and destroy everything! Give everyone who throws junk in the sea the scariest, most terrifying nightmares! That'll teach them to respect nature!
What a wonderful idea!
Ooh.
Oh, you're here.
Hiya, Sandrone! Huh? Didn't your letter say we were having a tea party? How come there's nothing here? Don't tell Paimon this is a snack-free get-together.
I bet you'd love that, Paimon. You really think I'd forget the food?
Whoa! Did that table just appear out of thin air?
Impressive, right? This is my newly developed portable tea table. It's easy to carry and store, and even equipped with a hover device, just like Faggio. What's even more impressive is... never mind. I don't want to show off and make this sound like a sales pitch. You can check it out for yourselves. Here, I've prepared some tea and snacks.
These are so delicious! You really are a great cook!
Naturally.
But what inspired you to make something like this?
I wanted to be able to enjoy pleasant tea parties with friends wherever they are, of course. I've said this before. Holding on to what you already have isn't the only way to preserve what's precious. Lately, I found myself wanting to go on walks and visit my friends more often. But inviting myself to others' homes and expecting them to prepare tea and treats, then letting them clear the table afterward. It's hardly proper etiquette for a lady.
Paimon doesn't think your friends would mind.
I mind. Besides, a simple invention like this is no trouble at all for me. I can see you like it. Don't worry, I can make one for you too.
Huh? Are you sure that's all right?
It's perfectly fine. Like I told you, I can whip up something like this in no time. Don't mention it. You helped me out a lot during the Fontanalia festival. Consider this as thanks. To this tea party.
We always used to gather in your garden, Sandrone. Now you're the one visiting me for tea. It's such an odd feeling.
I'm still the one getting everything ready. Doesn't feel so different to me.
Mm-hmm. And your food is every bit as delicious as I remember.
I hear the Traveler visits you quite often. What do you usually do?
Sometimes we chat, sometimes we play games with the Kuhenki, and we also like to watch them draw. Oh, and we play moon chess too.
Moon chess? Is that the one where you try to get 3 pieces in a row? Who usually wins?
I don't keep count, but I must say the Traveler's a very skilled player.
I'll show you what real skill looks like. Care for a game? If we draw, it counts as a win for you.
Sure thing. Let's go.
What? That's impossible!
Looks like you lost, Sandrone.
I let you win!
Really? Then why do you seem so worked up?
Darn it! I want a rematch. play something more challenging next time. I know a lot of fun math-based games.
Sounds exciting.
Huh? What's so funny?
I can barely remember seeing you this happy before. You hardly ever invited me to play games. Usually, you just chase me away.
Hey, don't make me out to be some sort of bully. I'll invite you to more tea parties from now on, all right?
I'd like that, Sandrone. I enjoy these little gatherings. It's a lot of fun playing games. I look forward to doing it more often. Leaving already? All right. See you next time. The Kuhenki and I were just playing a picture-guessing game. Would you like to join? Go on now, little ones. See if you can guess what this picture is.
Huh, that was way too obvious!
I'm afraid this riddle was a little too simple for us. Thank you for taking the time to play with the Kuhenki. I hope we can have just as much fun playing together next time.
What? Is Paimon seeing things? Is that a Dodoko? No, there really is a Dodoko over there. And it looks just like... It looks like Barbeloth!
Oh my, what a coincidence this is. Traveler? Paimon?
Why is there something so fishy about hearing such a powerful fortune teller use the word coincidence?
Perhaps, but it's no lie. This truly is a pleasant surprise. As a descender from beyond this world, the traveler's fate is not anchored in Tevat. Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. But happily, this particular coincidence couldn't have been any more fortuitous. I recently happened to glimpse a peculiar omen. And since I had some free time, I decided to perform a brief divination and follow the omen's course. Just for a spot of fun, you understand. Oh yes, and while I was following this omen, I caught a few ethereal threads of fate and glimpsed the faces of their owners. Here, take a look for yourselves.
See? Didn't I tell you? Someone with so many friends was bound to recognize them all. Hi, you two. It's been a while, hasn't it? I thought I'd lend a hand with Barbie's divination.
Indeed, if Alice hadn't insisted, I'd have treated these names as minor variables and discarded them from the divination.
But then you would have missed out on this fun little excursion, wouldn't you? Besides, as mages, we couldn't possibly disappoint the little cuties involved in the prophecy now, could we? It's the dream of every child to receive wonderful gifts, go on grand undertakings, and watch mysterious prophecies unfold. Which is all to say, we simply had to see this one through.
And there's no point arguing with Alice. Anyway, if I can gather these minor variables together, I should be able to adjust my divination. So here I am, seeking them out, and if possible, offering them a little fortune-telling. I don't have time to go around divining things like that, but I'm sure it won't be long.
Is that why you've set up this stall? So you can sit and wait for them to arrive?
Don't worry, I'm not just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. This Dodoko is simply a stand-in. I'm still working on my research.
That's right. And I installed sensors on Barbie's Dodoko. As soon as the right person shows up, she'll receive an instant notification. And Dodoko will give a happy little wiggle to make sure our visitors are drawn on in.
What are you doing back here? Take your arm off that. You'll knock my scryglass onto the floor. And hold that cup steady. I don't want you spilling hot chocolate on my manuscripts.
All right, keep your hat on just 1 second. There you go, Barbie, this one's yours. I hardly put any sugar in it, I promise.
When you say hardly any sugar, I can't help but feel like we're not speaking the same language.
Back to business. After we followed up on Barbie's divination, I was hoping to gather everyone up, everyone involved, that is, and throw a huge party. I've even decided how we can send out the invitations. Don't worry, I've already picked out the most beautiful birds available. Picture it. In the dead of night, a huge, pure white bird flies through your window with a mysterious letter in its beak. Then you open it, and a whole new world appears before your eyes.
Unfortunately, as I told Alice, doing that would only serve to disrupt the path of fate. Besides, dealing with such small prophecies is a real pain, so it's off the cards.
Oh, fate is such a spoil sport. Nevertheless, we can still have a party. When the time is right, I'll invite everyone myself. And as I do hate waiting for parties, Traveler, Paimon, can I leave the job of bringing your friends here to this stall to you?
Then we'd be the ones disrupting the path of fate, right?
Seeing as the people in the prophecy already have ties to the Traveler, in theory, their fates are already intertwined. If the Traveler steps in to invite them and hurry things along, it shouldn't have too large an effect on the divination.
Reliable as always. For the sake of the party, it's in your hands. I promise to save you the best seats, closest to the cake. Barbie, why are you tearing that paper apart? What are you doing?
I'm using it to plug my ears. Between you and Nicole, if my head isn't hurting, then my ears are. Ugh, I miss Octavia.
Miko's over there. Paimon gets the feeling things are about to get stressful. You remember the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? Sure, everything turned out for the best, but it was a real headache to get there. But not this time. We're not the ones doing labor, so we definitely won't.
Well, well, Traveler, Paimon. To think we'd run into each other all the way out here in Fontaine. So, what are you...
Oh, Miko! Did you hear that just now?
No, I didn't hear a thing. But judging by your expression, I doubt it was anything flattering?
No, it's not like that. We're really happy to see you, Miko. What brings you to Fontaine, anyway?
Why else would a poor, overworked editor-in-chief like me be here? I'm toiling away on Yai Publishing House business, of course. I had just bought a box of new books and was planning to take them back for my editors to study. Still, while strolling around the city, I overheard people talking about an unusually accurate fortune teller out here in the countryside. So I came to get a reading, if only to satisfy my curiosity.
Huh? You're finished already? Why didn't you say so sooner?
My, taking such an interest in my future, are we? If you want to know, I might be persuaded to let you see. However, you'll have to pay a price. Let me think. How about you sign on with Yai Publishing House? You can compile your adventures into a thrilling novel. Following the latest naming trends, we could call it I Picked Up Emergency Food at the Start, and Now I'm Invincible. Oh, we're going to sell so many copies. Who cares? As long as it's entertaining, you can make it as long as you want. I once published a light novel called The Horizon Beyond the Paradox. That book was as thick as a dictionary and spanned 8 volumes. Then there were 3 companion guides and 6 spin-offs. Stack them all up and they'd reach the ceiling. If you manage to churn out that much, then I, editor-in-chief, will edit it all personally. What do you say? Interesting. So, you don't want to see which card I drew, then?
Yes! It turns out we're not that...
Oh well, here it is. According to Lady Barbaloth, it's reversed justice. You don't want to see? Very well. Since you have so little interest in divination, the next time you come for a fortune slip, don't expect me to help you draw. Come to think of it, you two have been visiting the shrine quite often lately to hang prayer plaques, haven't you? How about...
Seriously?
So it would seem, but alas, the justice card I drew is reversed. Does that mean I'm some sort of outlaw, Lady Barbaloth?
The card is named Justice, but it doesn't represent a just or unjust person. At least, not in a conventional sense. Perhaps it would be better to say, since it's currently reversed, it represents a dishonest person.
Dishonest? Oh, there must be some mistake. I'm always honest when helping these two interpret their fortune slips. Isn't that right?
All Paimon knows is that whenever Miko helps the traveler draw fortune slips, it's always great fortune.
That's because of his good luck. Or at least his good luck whenever he's by my side.
Luck. Now there's a fine choice of words. Reverse justice does indeed symbolize a distorted sort of cause and effect, imbalance, dishonesty, and dissatisfaction. As a yokai, you above all should understand. After all, the birth of a yokai is indelibly tied to desire. A yearning for something, an uncompleted dream, some unfinished undertaking, the pull of a certain emotion. All it takes is the slightest catalyst for these unsatisfied desires to take root and grow and sprout unexpected offshoots. And you, a great yokai of Inazuma, likely have a greater desire than most buried within your heart. But that's the limit of what I can see. After all, you only drew one card. What's more, reverse justice is known to be good at concealing lies, whether from others or oneself.
How delightfully mystifying. Sounds just like something a shrine maiden might say when interpreting fortune slips. I certainly wasn't expecting to pick up any new jargon on this trip, but that one is quite good. Still, as good as it is, it doesn't really align with our shrine's way of doing things. So perhaps I'd better not teach it to the shrine maidens after all. Anyway, thank you for the divination, Lady Mage. Should you ever have the chance, do pay a visit to the Grand Narukami Shrine and allow me to return the favor. What do you say?
I'm afraid my hydromancy keeps me far too busy. I simply can't spare the time to dip my toes into other forms of fortune-telling. Though your fortune slips sound like something Nicole and Alice would enjoy, I'll be sure to tell them all about you.
Wonderful. When the time comes, I shall personally preside over the drawing of fortune slips for your friends. I assure you, everyone will draw the most auspicious slips. Right now, right here, right now. Take flight! Embrace the ice! A sight to behold. Right here. Right now. Emerge. My apologies. Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Surrender! Right now. Emerge. Take flight! Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. My apologies! Sakura swirl! Whirling snow! Right here, right now, emerge. I'm always watching. Take flight!
Is it coming back to you yet, Chi-Chi?
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. We still have a long way before we get to the Palais Mermonia. Let's keep walking for now. I'm sure you'll remember where your home is soon.
Look! It's Chi-Chi! And she's with the Mellozine! Huh. That's a combo Paimon wasn't expecting to see.
Traveler and Paimon.
You know Chi-Chi? Fantastic news! I ran into her while investigating near Lumadu's harbor. Judging by her size, I figured she was a human child. She is a child, right?
I am...
Right!
right! We go way back! We're the best of friends! Quick thinking. If Chi-Chi had said she was a zombie, it might have scared her half to death.
Yes, best of friends. That's right.
Wow, this is a happy coincidence for sure. To be honest, this is the first time I've ever found myself completely at a loss. I take it you know about her memory issues? She can hardly seem to remember anything besides her own name.
Chi-Chi gets like that sometimes.
Poor child. I was going to take her back to the Marie-Chaussee Phantom and let her stay there for a while. But I hoped she might get some of her memories back on the road. Since you're such good friends, I take it you know where she lives? It would save such a lot of trouble if I could take her straight home.
We know, but it's, a very long way from here.
Very long way? I followed a Sealy all the way to Lumiduce Harbor.
Huh? You remembered something? What happened before that?
Before that, Dr. Baiju took me on his rounds at something. I went to gather herbs and then...
Oh! Baiju took you to Yilong Wharf, right? Detective Paimon thinks she knows what happened. Baiju took Chi-Chi to visit patients at Yilong Wharf. She got lost while gathering herbs, saw a Sealy, and followed it all the way to Lumiduce Harbor. Good thing Paimon and the Traveler read Robin versus Chesterton. Simple deductions like these are a piece of cake for Paimon now.
Aha! Well, that checks out. I'll take Chi-Chi back to Yilong Wharf right away. Dr. Baiju is Chi-Chi's guardian, is he? He must be worried sick.
Oh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot about that. Barbalos, are you there? Can you hear us?
No need to shout. I've been here all along. I simply didn't want to interrupt your conversation. Listening is the default state of any good fortune teller. This Sealy's so-called guidance could also be considered the guidance of fate. Since you're here, Chi-Chi, why not let me read your fortune?
Fortune?
Oh dear, Barbie, allow me to interject. You're really not suited to talking to children, you know. You're scaring the poor girl. Let me take this one. Now listen closely. This is how you deliver a little surprise gift. Ahem. Little Chi-Chi, member of the Little Hexen Circle, I'm the mother of your ally Klee, Auntie Alice, the greatest witch in the world.
Nice to meet you, Auntie Alice.
Ah, what a sweet, polite little child. Come now, let Auntie's friend, another great witch, throw you a wonderful surprise fortune-telling party.
Fortune-telling party?
That's right. Look at the cards in front of you. Aren't they pretty? Do you like them?
I like them.
That's wonderful. Now, can you pick one for me?
Is this one all right?
Of course. And because you were so wonderfully well behaved, that card is yours to keep.
Thank you.
All right, Barbie, break time's over. Come help little Chi-Chi with her reading.
Oh, you don't need to shake me awake. I've been listening the whole time. Upright hanged man. Very few people draw this card.
That means you're very special, Chi-Chi.
It symbolizes transcendence and waiting, and also detachment from the everyday world. There are shackles that bind you, but you yourself have no desire to break free from them.
Shackles? Do you mean my orders?
At least on the surface, you wouldn't be wrong to understand things in such a way. As for your future, all you need to do is wait. Of course, it's not like you lack for time, but... Oh my, how strange, how very strange.
Hold up a second, you're saying too much at once. Give the poor child a moment to breathe. Let Chi-Chi savor her little gift first. You really do need to show a little more patience with children. What do you think, Chi-Chi? Do you like your surprise?
This card is pretty. Thank you, Auntie Alice.
Oh, good girl. You did such a good job remembering Auntie's name. Oh, Auntie would love to chat with you some more, but it's time for you to go home. If Auntie Barbie has more to say, then next time the Hexen Circle meets, she can make a prophecy for every little witch who attends. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Could you not add to my workload without asking me first?
Then it's settled. See you next time, Chi-Chi, and all of you witnesses.
Bye-bye, Auntie Alice and Auntie Alice's best of friends.
Phew! Is that all over now? Did those two voices just come from this doll? What kind of toy is this? It's so cute! Where can I... Oh, no, that's not important right now. Chi-Chi, let's go find that Dr. Baiju of yours.
It's time. Chi-Chi should go home. See you next time, Traveler and Paimon. Card. Gift. Pretty. Guys, opening box of advertise tricks.
Nowhere to hide. Hey! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Life goes on.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Rise. Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Life goes on. Opening box of adepti tricks.
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
So what you're saying is that this card I drew is actually pretty good?
Fate is simply fate. It makes no distinction between bad and good. However, talking solely about the upright strength card you drew, one of its interpretations actually fits your profession well. This card symbolizes passion, courage, confidence, and desire, as well as perfect, unfaltering love. No matter what surprises fate throws your way, I believe you will take control and steer a steady course.
Oh, don't flatter me. By our rules, a good fortune means paying extra for the reading. Here, I'll leave my coin pouch with you. If you have time, could you read the fortunes of my crew?
Haha! That's the first time I've received a request like this.
We've sailed this ship from one corner of Tevat to the other, braving the winds and waves. After so many years at sea, there isn't one among them who doesn't harbor troubles of their own. I may be their captain, but there are things even I can't help them with. So, running into a fortune teller like you, it made me think you might be able to help set their minds at ease. As for recompense, that won't be a problem. We've done good business on our way here and dragged in quite the haul.
As intriguing an offer as that is, I'm afraid I'll have to pass. I fear there aren't enough cards in my deck for such a sizable crew.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm here on business, of course. And to help a certain someone scout out new trade opportunities while I'm at it. Our esteemed Tianxuan, of course. Who knows what kind of scheme she's cooked up this time. A few days ago, completely out of the blue, she tells me there's good business to be had in Fontaine. Doesn't ask my opinion, just whips out a detailed itinerary and tells me to follow the trade route it outlines. Turns out, she'd already sent people to scout ahead. I haven't had any urgent business lately, so I went along with the whole thing. And what would you know, it's been plain sailing the whole way. What was supposed to be a 2-week job got wrapped up in just over 1. I figured since we're already here, we might as well stick around and have some fun. So I gave the crew some shore leave to kick back and relax. Matter of fact, just yesterday, I booked an event space at the Hotel de Boer, and the lot of us drank up a storm. The crew's still sleeping it off at the hotel, so I thought I'd venture out for some fresh air and to sober up. But I only made it a few steps before this, fortune teller stopped me and asked me to draw a card. Here, it's the strength card. Looks like a good one, and since it's the right side up, I think that makes it even better.
Upright strength. How should Paimon put this? It really does suit you, Beto.
It certainly does. Now, let me explain the other meaning it holds.
Ah, don't tell me. It's bad news.
I wouldn't say it's good or bad, and it's not directly related to your fortune either. Just a little after-class musing, now that your reading is over. It's clear that you possess both powerful outer strength and an indomitable inner spirit. To borrow a metaphor, you're a lantern in the dark night. You dispel the darkness and guide lost souls on their forward paths. But you must know that it's not only the lost and weak who are attracted to the glow. Bugs cling to the lantern, competing for light and heat. Believing that it can keep them warm, the light burns more intensely. Only by doing so will its radiance not dim. Now, it would be best if someone could drive these bugs away. Because if no one does, perhaps one day the flame will consume its remaining fuel, all for the sake of a few unworthy pests.
If that's your concern, I don't think there's any need to worry. I have a friend who knows how to help people figure things out, and, well, she enjoys taking care of pests who hide out in the corners.
A rare friend to have. Judging by your tone, you must really trust her. She doesn't sound like someone who would easily lose her way.
Her? Oh, if she were the type to get lost, I doubt anyone in Liyue would know how to stay on course. Take this trip, for instance. She's the one who pointed the way. It all makes sense now. I was just thinking, if she really wanted to do business, there's no way she'd let me kick back and relax.
So basically, Ningguang just wanted to give you a holiday. But why make you take such a massive detour?
Well, I'm sure she'd say something like, some detours are needed. Only by taking them can the shortcuts be found. I'll never be able to unravel the twists and turns of her mind. Well, she still needs me to help expand her trade routes, though, so it's not like she'd do me harm. As her strength card, I'll remain up front, breaking the waves and forging a path ahead. Whoa! Oh, look at the time. I'd better head back and check on my crew. See if I can't sober them up a little, get them shipshape and ready to sail. Traveler, Paimon, Lady Fortune Teller, I hope to see you around. This card is a rare treasure. Can I keep it? Oh, probably not, right? I'll just take one last look.
A light that guides the lost, and those who come for more than its glow. Interesting. If I have the time, I should pay another visit to Liyue.
To ashes!
One with my blade! Spirit blade! A touch of frost! Submit for...
Eyes on me!
From whence you came!
Power that ended Haishan!
Force my blade! Spirit blade!
Eyes on me!
Submit for judgment! One!
Huh? Isn't that Mizuki and her two mini Baku? Are they talking to Barbeloth already?
Traveler and Paimon? Lady Barbeloth was just talking about you. I was wondering if we might cross paths. It seems like fate has already arranged our meeting place. I suppose you could say that. If the prep work for this educational film about psychology I'm doing goes smoothly, I should indeed have time for some leisure. Though until then, I still need to focus on my work.
Whoa! Films can do that? That's amazing!
It's a new idea I came up with. Back when I was promoting Isa Bathhouse, I took inspiration from Fontanian cinema and recorded a few variety show episodes. People seemed to love it. Not only did they watch every episode, they even remembered all the psychological concepts we showcased. So I thought, why not make a few films about mental disorders as a fun and educational way to explain basic psychological concepts? If I can raise everyone's basic awareness, perhaps people can develop a more objective understanding of what mental disorders are. Perhaps I can stop people from blindly dismissing these conditions as made-up nonsense, or treating them like some terrifying boogeyman. And maybe my future therapy sessions will go a little more smoothly. That's right. After all, illnesses of the mind are invisible and hard to pin down. Trying to get a hold on them, or even just detecting their existence, is sometimes far from easy. But even I don't know how to pin them down to fit neatly into a script. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit it, but even though I've written quite a few papers about mental health, I'm completely stuck when it comes to writing a film script. Sometimes I stay cooped up in my room all day, endlessly going over a few lines of dialogue or a few seconds of plot. Even then, I might come away with nothing to show at the end of it.
Maybe you're just missing a little spark of inspiration. When Paimon and the Traveler get stuck on one thing, we do something else, and then, ding! The answer just pops into our heads.
It seems like great minds think alike, Paimon. That's why I came here, to experience a form of divination quite unlike the fortune slips I'm used to. I'm hoping this mage's lunar arcana can bring me some fresh inspiration.
Inspiration. Anya once said that she wanted to write a fairy tale for every card in the lunar arcana. But there were so many stories she wanted to write, and so little time. Since you're looking for inspiration, go ahead and draw a card, Miss Yokai. I hope that mage's unfinished fairy tale can lead you to the inspiration for your own story.
All right, Lady Barbaloth. But most of what I know about divination relates to the Grand Narukami Shrine. Fortune-telling with cards is a first for me. If I do anything that breaks the proper ritual etiquette, please set me straight.
Oh my, the reversed moon. The upright and reversed meanings of the moon are similar. Escapism, illusion, self-deception. Like someone traveling beneath a dark moon, having lost their way forward, but not knowing how to break free.
Yeah. Why does the meaning of this card sound like a warning? Paimon's got a really bad feeling about this.
However, since Miss Yume Mizuki can still hear this prophecy, it means the situation is not yet too dire. With a little effort, you may be able to exit the haze that obscures your path ahead and find what you seek.
Escapism, illusion, and self-deception?
Taking the card at face value, yes. To put it more plainly, you're running from an answer that's right before your eyes, searching far when you should be looking near.
Are you saying there's someone who can review my script standing right in front of me?
It's not limited to just the script, but how you interpret the meaning behind the card is entirely up to you.
The answer is right in front of my eyes, yet I'm searching far when I should be looking near. I think I understand what you're getting at. When you put it like that, I really have been deceiving myself. Or rather, I couldn't help but search far when I should be looking near. I thought about visiting Yae Publishing House and asking Guja Yae for advice, but then... From a clinical perspective, I suppose this counts as unconscious avoidance. Thank you for your divination, Lady Barbaloth. You really helped me find inspiration after all.
There's no need to thank me. I did nothing. You untangled the threads of fate yourself. I merely placed the loose ends in your hands. However, Guji Yae is also someone swept along by fate. Intertwining threads often bring trouble. With that in mind, keeping your distance wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
If I simply ask for some feedback on my script, surely that wouldn't bring fate into the mix, would it?
As I said, how you interpret things is not up to me, Miss Yume Mizuki. I cannot see every twist in your future from reading a single card. Who can perceive every obstacle on the path of fate before it trips them up? Sometimes it's just like that little brat said. Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted. Anyway, Miss Yokai, I look forward to watching your film.
Not now. Oh, mine took a...
Cast your worries to the wind!
The night is cold. Stars shine free.
Sweet dreams!
Don't be scared.
Time to relax. Bad dreams be gone!
Oh, mine took a man. Not now.
How's this?
Turn that frown upside down.
Finally,
So you can't help me fix this annoying affliction either.
Precisely. It's already too deeply intertwined with your fate. Imagine your destiny is a tree. This affliction is like a new shoot growing from its branches. It's been helping you absorb sunlight and dew this whole time. It, long ago, began to shape your fate. If you cut it off now, the wound left behind might fester, infecting the entire tree.
Huh. You make it sound like it's a good thing. It's clearly getting in my way, keeping me from mixing the drinks I need. It's more like one of those vines that wrap around the trunks of giant trees, restricting their growth and slowly strangling them.
Well, if that were the case, your fate would have rejected it, and we could have easily pruned it away. Unfortunately for you, it's not at all what you say it is. All right, enough talk. That should be enough to convince you I'm a legitimate fortune teller, yes? Now, just like I told you, come here and pick a card at random. And let me give you a little advice about your future.
So I just pick one at random, Okay. How about this one? No, wait! This one!
Don't overthink it. No matter how you choose, you can only ever draw the card that's destined for you.
Oh, this fortune teller's laugh is so creepy! She's just like an old witch from a fairy tale. But since she's so good at it, her advice could prove really helpful. I have to choose my card carefully. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
True to form. Here you are at just the right moment. Well said. Compared to an intangible thing like fate, commissions have a far more intuitive effect on shaping our words and deeds. Now, seeing as you're here, perhaps you could have a word with this little one. She doesn't seem very trusting of an old witch like me.
Well, it's not so easy to trust a weird-looking fortune teller who's set up stall in the middle of nowhere. Oh, the Traveler seems to know this fortune teller pretty well. Great. I can finally ask someone I trust. Traveler? Paimon? Come over here for a sec. I need to talk to you in private. Huh. Looking for new ingredients, of course. My previous approach to mixing drinks was far too narrow-minded. I kept limiting myself to actual food. Paimon wouldn't exactly call the things you put in your drinks food, Diona. Well, it's all technically edible, as long as you grit your teeth and close your eyes. It's stuff you can force yourself to swallow. Exactly! I've already found a bunch of rusted screws, scrapped cables, coagulated chunks of grease, dust bunnies, toe jam. And it's all thanks to that guy from the Fontaine Research Institute who makes Fanta. He's been a real help. Well, I heard that really tasty fizzy drink stuff comes from the Fontaine Research Institute, so I headed over to take a look. When I got there, Mr. Henri let me try a few bottles of the new Fanta flavors. Completely on the house. Mr. Henri doesn't smell of alcohol at all. Nope, he just smells like Fanta, sweet and tangy. When stiff, and you can tell he's a reliable sort of grown-up. And he was the one who suggested I come to this stall. He said my affliction is probably beyond the Research Institute's ability to analyze. But he heard that this weird fortune teller who showed up recently near the court of Fontaine, apparently, everyone who's been here says she's crazy accurate. Maybe if you get your fortune told, you'll learn something about what's causing your affliction. If you grasp the principles behind it, perhaps you could find a cure. Well, hard to argue with that logic. Guess he didn't end up becoming a researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute for nothing. So I came here to see the fortune teller. As soon as I walked over, she stopped me and said there was a strange disturbance surrounding me. Before I could ask, she blurted out all the answers to my questions.
But the scientific logic of the Fontaine Research Institute doesn't directly apply to divination. Even if you understand the principles, it doesn't mean the solution will be easy to come by. Just like I told you. Mysticism isn't built of bearings and bolts, and I can't simply repair your fate for you.
Oh, are you telling me nothing can be changed? Then what's the point of drawing a card?
By drawing a card, you may just find a tiny missing gear to fit into the wheel of fate. It may seem insignificant, but when installed correctly, the tiniest gears can still drive massive mechanisms.
You're not just humoring me, are you? Traveler, what do you think? All right, if you say so. Then I'll take one. All right, here we go. Looks like it's...
Oh my, how strange. To think the disturbance surrounding you has grown with such vigor. It's no longer a shoot, but a sturdy branch. How curious.
Huh? What are you saying? Does this mean the drinks I mix will taste even better from now on?
If we judge solely by your affliction, that would indeed be the case. Furthermore, the card you drew is the reversed High Priestess, which means you've been too focused on the illusions before the veil, which is precisely why you've been unable to pass through it for so long.
That doesn't sound like it has anything to do with mixing drinks. I thought this card would tell me what ingredients I need to use.
The lunar arcana aren't known for creating recipes. At least, not yet. But mixing drinks isn't the only way to find the answers you're looking for.
The answer is to teach those old booze hounds a lesson, so they never get drunk and cause trouble again.
You're certainly driven, but while your body moves forward, your heart remains stuck.
That's not true. I hate those weird old drunkards from the bottom of my heart, especially...
I see. Then, have you talked to the one who fills your heart the most?
What? How did you know I was thinking about one person in particular? I didn't even...
Through divination, of course. Perhaps you should cast aside your impatience and confused emotions and tell him how you truly feel. You might find it more effective than trying to mix the most disgusting drinks in the world.
There's no way he'll listen. Once he started drinking, he doesn't listen to anyone.
Perhaps that was true before, but now you found a tiny gear from the wheel of fate. Return to its rightful place. Certain things might undergo subtle changes.
You mean that? But it is just a card.
Of course not that. I'm talking about your heart. Something which has already begun to change.
My heart hasn't changed at all. Now, I need to go look for ingredients. How much is the divination fee? I can pay it in full.
Oh my, what a well-mannered child. Much more endearing than that other little brat. But there's no need for a fee. Just consider this a gift from a witch.
Thank you. If you ever come to Mondstadt, I can treat you to a drink. I guarantee it'll taste delicious.
Mondstadt, you say? Yes, if I get the chance, that might not be such a terrible idea.
And thank you for helping me out, Traveler in Paimon. No matter the trouble, Paimon and the Traveler will swoop in and save the day. But swooping in is thirsty work. So once we're done, we wouldn't say no to some of your tasty drinks, Diona. It's a deal. Next time you're in Mondstadt, I'll treat you to the best drinks you ever tasted. The kind with absolutely zippo alcohol.
By the way, if you have any more questions about your card, look for someone named Mona. You probably already know who I'm talking about.
Mona? Yeah, I know her. She always orders the cheapest drinks. Is she a powerful fortune teller too?
Ha! She's nowhere near my level. Still, she should be up to the task of reading the lunar arcana. Otherwise, she might as well hang up her hat. Just tell her you've brought a prophecy on behalf of the mighty astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus as a test. Don't worry. As long as you say that, she'll do her best to interpret it for you.
I think I got that. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus. Yosa, that's a long name. Come to think of it, isn't Mona's name really long too? I think it was the what was it again? Think you can bully me? Diana Special! Scratch! Look at you, Boo Tip!
Keep back!
drink. Think you can bully me? Let's go, let's go. Look at you, Boozle. We've never been here before. Where is this exactly? Huh? Look! That person over there! Why is she here? Paimon thought she'd be at Silver Moon Hall. Huh. Funny how life works sometimes. Let's go over and say hi!
Here. On me.
Hey! Columbina! Where are you going? She's gone too far out. She can't hear us. But what's she doing here? Does she have something to do? Yeah. Paimon doesn't think she'll run into any trouble, but better safe than sorry. Let's go. Look! Is that an island up ahead?
Huh?
Huh, what do you know? There really is a little island here. Could this have been Columbina's destination? Let's have a look around. Hopefully, we'll find her soon. Where are those Kuhengi going? Do you think they saw? Columbina? Come on, let's follow them. Wow, here's a pretty little lake if Paimon's ever seen one.
Yeah. Huh?
and check it out? Why do these rocks look kind of floaty? There's tons of broken machines in here, and none of them are ones we've ever seen before either. Oh, it's those floating rocks again! Do you think we can push them out of the way?
I think not. I live within you.
Everybody stand back! Gotcha!
On me. Here. Yeah.
Oh, these look like ruins. Huh? What are those rings? Looks like they've fallen onto the ground or something. Is that so? In that case, could this glowing sign next to it be a manual, maybe? Let Paimon see.
Alert! Alert!
Oh! Darn it! Paimon triggered some kind of intruder alarm!
Alert! Alert! Power transmission has ceased. Please head to the generator room to activate backup power.
Oh, so it's just out of power! Ugh! Paimon almost jumped out of her skin! What? Come on! Paimon's way classier than that. You mean... Oh, right! If Columbina came here to do something, she'd totally need to turn on the power first. Genius! Alrighty then, let's go!
Huh?
This must be the generator room. Huh. This thing doesn't really look very mechanical. But given where we found it, it must be the key to getting the power on somehow. But Paimon doesn't see how that's supposed to work. Yeah, and that's super weird. Do you think Columbina's already been here? Maybe she discovered that the power wouldn't start and went to look for a solution elsewhere? You know what? Let's give this thing a try anyway. Maybe we can find out what's going on.
If you want it, it's yours. On me.
Huh? Why isn't anything happening? Paimon guessed as much. There's gotta be something else to this. Columbina must have run into this problem and then gone to look somewhere else. Huh? Columbina! Thank goodness we finally found you! Surprised to see us? We were worried you might be in trouble, so we followed you here.
Hmm?
Huh? What's wrong? Are you trying to use telepathy like Nicole? Just so you know, we aren't hearing anything. Okay, now you're starting to worry, Paimon. Is someone threatening you? If that's the case, just blink. Huh? What did you do? Do you want us to activate this? Paimon's not sure what's going on, but it looks like Columbina wants us to activate this device. We should give it another try. You can use the power Columbina just gave you to activate this thing, right? Oh, the device reacted this time. But these things on the ground, they're for transferring energy, right? We gotta figure out a way to get them flowing again. Awesome! The energy channels are clear! How did you do that, Columbina? Wait, where are you going? We better catch up with her.
Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Oh, look! The 3 rings that fell to the ground! Wow! They look pretty fancy now, don't they? It's like going out for a bit and coming back to find your little house has suddenly turned into the Dawn Winery.
celestial orbits. Please select the trilune coordinates you wish to view.
Trilune coordinates? Wait! So this device is used to work out where the moons are?
Calculating celestial orbits. Please select the trilune coordinates you wish to view. Connection lost. Failed to locate target. Calculating celestial orbits. Please select the trilune coordinates you wish to view. Connecting. Target located.
Whoa! It actually found the frost moon! But why would they need those coordinates anyways?
Frost moon coordinates located. Base engineering blueprints and main control hall route map have been transmitted.
Oh! These look like schematics! Whatever these are showing, it looks super awesome!
Do you wish to obtain the route map? Please proceed to the main control hall for moon landing preparations.
Moon landing preparations? Columbina, is this place used for getting to the moon?
But Columbina has taken me to the Frost Moon before. Why would she need this device? And the power she just gave me is completely new. I've never seen her use it before.
Oh, the door opened! This leads to the main control hall, right? Columbina? Is that where you want us to go?
Columbina, can you hold out your hand? Place it in mine, just like we do in Silver Moon Hall.
What's all this about? Ah! What's going on? Columbina turned into a black Kohenki!
That's not Columbina!
What? An imposter?
Let's go after her!
What's going on? Why did that black Kohenki look just like Columbina? We gotta hurry up and catch it!
Okay, shred him! Any booze in there? Pour me a cup. Huh?
What's that? Looks like something we saw in the blueprint just now. Look! There's the Kohenki over there! Targeted again! Take cover on the left!
Any booze in there? Pour me.
Look! She's stuck behind the door! Where are we now? That Kohenki must have come in here, right? Oh! What's going on? How did you manage to jump so high?
If you want it, it's yours. Here.
Everything's back to normal. Was it simulating the moon's gravity just now? Looks like they really were prepared. According to the route map, this should be the main control hall, right? Hey, you! Who are pretending to be Columbina? Come out right now!
Alert. Intruder detected in main control hall. Activating defense measures.
Oh! Sorry! Wrong address. We were looking for someone else.
Such defiance. Heaven's will.
I'm going in! Let's light it! Ding-a-ling! Nowhere to run!
Thunder!
Phew. It was no problem for you in the end. That should take care of things, right?
Alert. Main control hall defender core destruction confirmed. Initiating self-destruct mode. All personnel, please evacuate immediately. Initiating countdown.
Seriously? This place has gone crazy! It's trying to take us down with it! What should we do? What if some really important intel gets destroyed?
Please verify orbital coordinates.
Huh? What orbital coordinates? Ah! Our mystery Kohenki's back! What are you doing? Will giving it the coordinates stop the base from self-destructing? What are the coordinates? Don't panic! Don't panic! Let Paimon think!
Please verify orbital coordinates.
Paimon remembers now! There were 3 symbols! The simplest looking one was first. The second symbol had a super complicated shape. And lastly... Paimon can't quite remember! But it was probably the same as the second one!
Orbital coordinate verification error.
Oh no! Did Paimon get the last one wrong? Okay, don't panic! Don't panic! Let's try again! Real quick!
Please re-verify orbital coordinates.
One more time! First up, the simplest symbol Rescue? Is she asking us to go save Columbina? Take the spaceship? To the moon? Hey, explain yourself! Oh, what are we gonna do? It feels like this place is gonna blow up any second!
To the adventurer.
Oh, this is bad. We still don't really know what's going on.
If Columbina is calling for help, the spaceship's our only chance.
You're right. And if this base blows up, we won't get another shot at going to the moon to rescue her. Oh, I'm on guesses we'll just... Wow! We blasted off for real! I was expecting a regular old vanilla adventure, but here we are, flying to the moon! Hey, you! Tell us what's going on, will ya? What sort of trouble has Columbina gotten into? Seriously? Playing dumb again? We definitely heard you speak just now, right? No, wait. You spoke through the base's systems, didn't you? Huh. That's weird. Then how about we take a look around this ship? Let's see if we can find something to help you talk. What's this? Well, let Paimon take a look. Looks pretty spacious. Oh! Could this be some sort of escape pod? Huh. Is this escape pod broken? There's something glowing inside! Huh? She's here too? Does that mean there's something useful inside? But how do we get it out? What is that?
It's the spaceships. Archeoloon spectrometer.
Whoa! Is that your voice? You can talk through this thing?
Mm-hmm. Power of the ancient moons. Transmit messages.
Huh? That sounds a lot like phlogiston. Could this be dragon technology?
Not.
Do you mean... no?
No. Not wrong.
Why do you pant so much when you talk? No wonder we ran into their secret source automatons back there. But what does this all have to do with Columbina? Why did you turn into her?
Columbina. Moon. Rescue.
Did she run into trouble and send you to get help?
Not
Wrong?
Not right.
Can you take it from the top and tell us the whole story? What exactly is going on?
Columbina rescued me on the moon.
Huh? She rescued you? So, she hasn't sent us a plea for help?
That's right.
Then why did you tell us to get on this spaceship?
I wanted to go back to the moon. Not you.
Oh no! In that case, what does that make us? No! How could this happen? We're not that clueless, are we? Hey, you! You're leaving something out, aren't you? You said Columbina rescued you. That means you were in danger!
Not.
Not what this time? Not wrong? Not right?
Not. Sure.
Ugh, this is really starting to get on Paimon's nerves.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure. When I woke up, I was very weak. I forgot many things. She took me to a place of healing. It was called Silver Moon Hall.
Oh, did Columbina tell you to stay there and rest? Then why did you come here?
I must return to the moon. There lies my mission.
What mission?
I forgot.
How could you forget something like that? Oh, right. You keep talking about going back to the moon. So, you're not a local Kuhenki from Duvat?
Yes. I belong on the moon.
Is Columbina there right now?
Yes. If she hasn't left.
Well, that explains it. Paimon's got it all figured out now. Columbina wasn't in trouble. She just picked this Kuhenki up while strolling around the moon and sent her to Silver Moon Hall. But our girl's got a little problem. She either doesn't talk at all, or has to pant her way to the finish line. And now the two of us have gone whoosh and flown right out of Tibet, like a couple of silly animal slimes hit by an arrow. You tricked us! And that makes you a bad egg in Paimon's books. From now on, she's gonna call you, Eggie! Oh, Good Hunter, Wanmin Restaurant, Shimurith. Will we ever meet again?
I'm sorry.
Hey, are those tears? Oh, maybe Paimon was a little too mean. Please don't cry. Psst, Eggie. Paimon isn't really this upset. She's just pretending so that the Traveler might buy her more snacks later on. If you play along, we can split the snacks 20-80. Alright?
snacks?
Anyway, Eggie, you're the one who made us think Columbina was in danger. There's no way we could have sat back and done nothing knowing a friend was in trouble. So, you have to take full responsibility for the situation we're in right now.
I can help.
Then it's settled. Let's make this a surprise visit for Columbina. Who knows? Maybe she'll be really happy to have friends come and play with her. Well, Paimon suddenly realized that we'll soon be famous as the first adventurers to set foot on the moon. One small step for us, one big step for Tibet, right? And don't you start saying you've already been. Columbina helped you cheat, so that doesn't count.
This vessel is about to enter lunar orbit. Please select a landing site.
Oh, are we almost there? Let's go check it out!
This vessel is about to enter lunar orbit. Please select a landing site.
Oh, there are so many landing sites, but they all have super weird names. Which one should we pick?
Connection failed. Please select another location. Connection failed. Please select another location. Connection established. Confirm landing thruster initiation.
Oh, are we getting ready to land? What's going on?
Quick to the escape pods! Don't worry, we'll be fine. What happened? Right. There was an accident on board the spaceship. We got into the escape pods. Did we make moonfall successfully? It seems like I'm still in my escape pod. I need to make sure Paimon's all right. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
Oh, Paimon just knew you'd be okay. Not good at all. When Paimon came out of her escape pod, you two were gone. Paimon was scared half to death. It's all good now that she's found you, though. Now then, let Paimon give you a quick once-over. Are you hurt or anything? Well, that's a relief. Who could have imagined that ancient ship would run into problems? Wait, no, we totally should have seen this coming. It was buried underground for who knows how many years, after all. It's a miracle that bucket of bolts could even fly. Whatever. The ride was kind of awful, but We still made Moonfall in the end. Paimon blames Aggie for distracting us. We totally neglected to give the spaceship a good looking over. Speaking of Aggie, where is she? Paimon remembers she got into an escape pod too. Yeah, Paimon hopes she's okay.
Ooh.
Now that we're finally here, Paimon feels so light. It's just like that simulation back at the base. Speaking of which, Paimon figured it'd be super lonely on the moon, but seeing those buildings up ahead, it doesn't seem that way. Oh, this is where Paimon crashed. Aggie isn't here. Gotta admit, dragons built those pods super sturdy. Paimon's okay. Paimon sure hopes Aggie's okay too. Begone, our little secret.
Thunder! To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
Looks like there's a big hole over there. You don't think Aggie's escape pod crashed underground, do you? Look! There's an escape pod! This must be Aggie's one, right? But she doesn't seem to be in there. She must have made it out safely! Could she have escaped into this ruin-like place? We should go inside and look for her!
On me! Huh?
Help! Help me! Listen! Is that Aggie calling out? Her voice seems to be coming from behind that door!
If you want it, it's yours.
Let me go.
Any, booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Let me down.
I think not. Heavens will. Everybody stand back! Let's
Got enough? You're done! My turn!
Any, booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Aggie, we're here to rescue you!
Let me go.
Hey! Aggie, wake up! It's us!
You let go of me.
Snap out of it! We're here to rescue you! You're
sorry. It's you.
How did you get captured by those things? Do you know what this place is?
I don't know. But please let me access the terminal.
Terminal? What's that?
It's at the entrance. It has information.
Oh, is that the thingamajig we saw on our way in? Let's go find it. Is this the terminal you were talking about, Eggie?
Yes. Nin.
Sorry, what?
My name.
So, the terminal's got your name in it? And you're called Ninin?
The moon's power can record information. It is stored in the terminal.
Ah, so you can read the information in the terminal? Then, do you know what this place is?
It's an energy generation station used to produce and store energy.
So, those glowing orbs from earlier must have been some sort of energy, right? You must have been taken away to be used as an energy source because you have the same power.
To power the Eye of Bellum.
The Eye of Bellum? What's that supposed to be?
Here are the engineering blueprints. Let me show you. The tall tower in the middle. That is the eye.
Whoa, that's so cool! What about the three shorter towers? Are they energy generators?
Yes. We're inside one of them right now. The work logs record that it is a lunar surface monitoring station capable of monitoring the entire lunar surface.
Monitor the lunar surface? That's amazing! Then, doesn't that mean it could help us search for Columbina's whereabouts?
I don't know. But it's possible. We've already activated this one.
So, that means we still have to deal with the other two, right? No problem. We've done this kind of thing tons of times. Come on, Eggie, let's go!
Not Eggie. I'm Ninin.
You can be both.
Just Ninin.
Alright. So, you're Ninin, aka Eggie. Does that work?
I'm just Ninin.
Hey, meet Paimon in the middle here, would ya? Don't forget, you got us stranded in this wasteland where there's not a single restaurant in sight. Do you still want your snacks or not?
All right. I'm Ninin, aka Aggie.
Oh, that's between Paimon and Ninin. Come on, we need to head to the other stations.
If you want it, it's yours.
Back on the surface! So, where are the other two energy generation stations?
On me.
Such defiance. Our little secret.
I'm going in! Nowhere to run!
If you want it, it's yours. Here. To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours.
I think not. Heaven's will, made. Teamwork is strength, Mom!
Hammer it home! Hammer time!
Thunder! Thunder! A worthy adversary. Flash! Any booze in there? Pour me a cup. On me.
Look! That's a terminal behind those monsters, isn't it? Gotcha! My turn! This terminal's been left out here all by itself! Poor thing! Is it the energy generation station's terminal? Why don't you give it a try, Eggy? it looking? Any new intel?
This is the energy generation station terminal, but I retrieved no new information.
Even though we didn't find any new intel, we still managed to activate station number 2. Paimon would say that's a job well done.
Wait. Signal locator malfunction detected. Energy cannot be transmitted to the eye of Imnibellum.
Huh? What are we going to do?
The signal locator is at the top of the tower. It requires manual adjustment.
Then let's figure out a way to get up there and check it out.
If you want it, it's yours.
Heaven's will made mine.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is advertise!
Flash! If you want it, it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Success! Well, that was easier than Paimon expected. But we still need to activate the 3rd station, right?
Look. It's already active.
Whoa! You're right! It still works! After all this time? Dragon Tech sure is reliable. Someone else? You mean... Columbina? After all, who else could it be? But why did she only activate 1? You don't think she found out something was wrong? Are we gonna run into some sort of problem? Hey, Aggie! You're not misleading us again, are you? This one's coming out of your friendship level.
I don't know what my mission is, but I'm sure it doesn't include raising anyone's friendship levels.
Aggie, you've changed. Did all that info from the terminals go to your head?
Traveler. More rational. Reliable. Good thinker. A superior partner. Unlike Paimon. Let's go, Traveler. I'll walk with you. you afraid of? You can fly, can't you?
Paimon's just worried about the traveler, that's all. So, this is the Eye of Ibni Bellum? It definitely feels like a special place. Oh, the terminal's over there!
I think I'll get some useful information.
Let's hope it doesn't puff your head up even more. What just happened?
I activated the Eye of Ibni Bellum.
Oh? Did it work? Can you find Columbina?
In the facility known as Ungian Circle, the terminal has detected the appearance of an unknown individual lacking an identification code.
Could that be Columbina?
The system cannot confirm this person's identity.
We can't be totally sure, but at least we have a lead for now. So, how are we gonna get there?
Let me help. Look. We can use this to get across.
Wow! What is this?
It's the entrance to the high-speed transit lane. It runs on the ancient moon's power. Through it, you can reach the next stop from the Eye of Ibni Bellum. Ungian Circle. The terminal records state that many species of creatures live there. It is a home for living beings.
So, there are all kinds of creatures living on the moon? That's incredible! Should we head out now?
Please wait a moment. Something in the terminal is still responding to me.
Eddie, what's wrong?
There is a hidden module. Project Moongazer. It responded to me. The module records the origins of this tower. It starts with a dragon pioneer named Ibni Bellum. The lunar vessel we traveled in was his creation. He was the one who led dragon researchers to the moon.
Wow! That's amazing! So, this place must have been built to commemorate him, right?
Not exactly. The terminal recorded this instead. After the Pioneer landed, he began to explore the moon and circumlunar zone. Then, one day, while in the circumlunar zone, he received a mysterious signal from deep space.
A signal from deep space? What was it?
The researchers couldn't decipher the signal's meaning, but the Pioneer believed it was a message sent back by their king who had journeyed out into the Sea of Stars. And that king's name was Nibelung.
The Dragon King? Did the signal really come from him?
I don't know. Because the researchers could not enter deep space. So, they built this tower. This place. The Eye. It was originally a deep space signal transceiver station. Built to recapture that signal. Many years went by. The pioneer passed away. But the signal never appeared again. His students gave up years later and turned to more practical pursuits. They renovated the Eye into a lunar surface monitoring station to make it easier for them to conduct more practical lunar research.
Oh, what a shame. Wow. Paimon feels like we just stumbled on something super important.
No. These are just the log entries I read. The real project file is encrypted. I can't open it.
Huh? Didn't you say it responded to you? Shouldn't you be able to, open it?
My data matches it. But maybe because it isn't enough.
Sorry. What do you mean by isn't enough?
It's like how snacks and Paimon are a match. But 20% of the snacks won't be enough for Paimon to eat.
Hey! You're the one who gets 20%! Paimon's getting 80! Yeah, Paimon feels like that's exactly it. Come to think of it, could this Project Moongazer be connected to Eggy's mission? It responded to Eggy's message. In fact, it feels almost like it was waiting for her to show up.
I don't know. But I want to open it.
Then let us help you. If there's not enough information, then we just need to go find more terminals, right? Paimon noticed that with every terminal Eggy absorbs, she speaks a little more smoothly. And gets a little more full of herself. Oh, Paimon could certainly do without the attitude. If this is Eggy's mission, then Paimon's gonna help. Well, Eggy did help us look for Columbina, didn't she? Don't worry, Eggy. Since there's a terminal here, there's gotta be more up ahead. Come with us, and we'll make sure you get plenty to eat.
Thank you, Paimon. I'll try my best not to puff up.
So, should we head to the next stop now? Yay! Second stop on our super awesome lunar adventure, the Ungi Circle. Let's go!
It's Ungian Circle.
Ungi Circle! Ungi Circle!
A reward on the road.
Whoa! High-speed transit lane! Here we go! Kuhenki. You think it's some sort of mega Kuhenki? Eddie, you know what that is?
Perhaps it's some variant species created by Ungian Circle.
The Ungi Circle can do that? Yes, what? You guys see that? Is that an antenna sticking up over there? It's so tall! It reaches all the way past the sky! Looks like it all starts from that crater thing over there.
That's Ungian Circle. The home of life.
Looks mighty empty for a home of life.
That is because Paimon's eyes have been deceived. You'll see once we're inside.
Is this our stop? The Ungi Circle should be just up ahead, right? Looks like we'll have to walk the rest of the way ourselves.
Ooh.
Such defiance. Our little secret.
Everybody home! My turn!
Weapons need regular maintenance. Take good care of them, and they'll take care of you when it matters most.
Ooh.
On me. Any booze in there? Pour me a cup. Huh? Yeah. On me. Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Begone! Heaven's will made everybody stand back!
To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours. If you want it, it's yours. Thunder! Thunder! Charge! Any booze in there? Pour me a cup. Any booze in there? Pour me a cup. To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours. To the adventurer go the spoils. This loot's all yours. On me. Huh? On me. Huh? On me.
Whoa, Eggy! There's someone here who looks just like you! Except, he's wearing a hat! You don't happen to know each other, do you? You know what? Let's go help him! Quick! Huh! It looks like they're talking to each other! You're back, What did you guys talk about?
She said she saw a girl who walks like she's floating.
That must be Columbina! When did this happen?
It was a few days ago. That giant creature we just saw was beside her.
The Mega Kuhenki? With Columbina? That means she must still be here! She hasn't left yet! Come on, let's hurry inside and take a look!
Let's follow the giant life form first. It will lead us into Ungyen's circle.
Here.
Oh, Paimon thinks she hears chirping. Paimon suddenly felt like a ton of bricks the moment she flew in here. But this place sure is pretty. There's even other Kuhenki like Eggy here. It's teeming with way more life than Paimon thought.
Yes. Ungyen's circle is the realm of life.
But why couldn't we see them from the outside? I mean, someone built this place?
We should follow them.
Oh! Eggy's buddies are leading the way! Quick, after them!
Huh?
Look! The terminal's over there! But what are all those things surrounding it? Looks like they've sealed out the terminal. Let's try clearing them out.
Let's light it up! Hammer it home! My turn! Going in!
Flash! Thunder! Any booze in there? Pour me a cup.
Can't we get rid of them?
These are knotted moonlight vines. I've seen information about them in the terminals. I can show you how to clear them out.
Huh? What did you do, Eggy?
Let's try that again. activated the terminal, but much of the data is missing.
Huh? Did those vines from earlier break something?
Knotted moonlight vines. They grow in places where the ancient moon's power has been thrown into turmoil. Perhaps that's why there's a damaged engineering blueprint here.
Oh! Oh! You can barely make it out now! So, any news about Columbina?
The terminal shows that a young girl entered this place, accompanied by a giant flying creature.
That matches what your buddy said! Look! There's that Mega Kohenki again! And it's flying up that big tree! Let's hope you're right! Come on! Next up, that tree!
If you want it, it's yours.